reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Ohio State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff curve, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off with a national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they have gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Roberts. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense out there for their 1st possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Gives it to the back. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception unable to corral him.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Wiggins. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run.
Looking for a deep completion. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Just gets it away, taking a shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. One man at the backfield could get the football. Second down after that run in the previous play. As the RPO caught to the right. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Good throw. The catch is made. They get him to the ground. It's 1st down now at the 28. The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Grab down the middle. It's Burns. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. The Hokies are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking right. This one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just... feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Hokies! And now they'll set up for the play after.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Not the accuracy we expect from the senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And first down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get this.
They've got him again. He couldn't escape. Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring... to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's King. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Slams right into a wall. They're down for a loss. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pulls it in. It's Adams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. And the Hokies will have to kick it away. First part of the game now, looking to hit him back deep. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They start with a keeper to the left. Oh, and he fumbles! And the defense comes up with the football.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
That pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to fend the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. And the offense has it. It's still going.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Hokies will line up to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from the... It'll end up being a safety.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. But let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's King. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. QB decides to keep it here. He shreds the tackle. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quick throw complete to the tight end. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice...
Here he goes at the 10, all the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Swarm with a pass rush.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. Hubbard's team brings down the return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable. And
they trap him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. We bought some time. Now let's it go. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Who's going to lose yardage here? The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Wiggins. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's an outbound, the catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Darkies with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. To throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Wiggins. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. 1st down and 10. He keeps it on the design run. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. He flips it to the back across the middle. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Look out, room to run here. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision. Picks up some big yards for that first down. That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. What's the play for here on second down for this offense? It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already had the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the single back takes the handoff, but they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. They are pouring it on now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. Tackled, but 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. It would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Wiggins. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. He's going to pull it down and run. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The back's got it on the pitch. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Hokies moving quickly down the field here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Downs. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And the tight end grabs it over the middle. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. Lets it go quickly. A little bit too much air in that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's downs. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. It's the running back in the flat. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Hokies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. QB keeper all the way. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Virginia Tech, 36. Ohio State, 7.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Line getting set up. It's a first down play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Jones. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. I wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They'll run it to the left. Fights off the defender.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Going to try to use his legs here. The scramble doesn't get there. That's going to bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 6. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. First down here for this offense. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain of that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Extending the play now. They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. First down and 10 now.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but he got him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Pressure is coming. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Second down play coming up. Grinding away with a running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Hokies will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The ball is caught. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So you run fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. we go. Two of the top 4 seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Georgia's offense comes on the field to open this game. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hold it. Defense.
So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Play action here on 1st down. It's a fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He'll throw it now. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So Virginia Tech's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They get into the ground, but an explosive running play there. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's King. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the ball is hauled in. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield with the left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Returner choosing to field this one. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they hand it off to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when off,
looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The guys up front line up. It's first down. A little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. He breaks through. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. A solid run, good for first down yardage. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Automatic on the PAT. And the kickoff will be a return. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figured...
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to
and he's in. Touchdown, Hokies.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to... lead. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
2nd and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And now the try here for the extra point.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Georgia 3.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He hands it to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He's got a man down the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Fresh set it out to the offense. First down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
It's a keeper. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Riley. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there. The Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Not what he was hoping. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
I'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
They make the extra point and trail now 28-10.
Georgia 10.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He's going to hand this off. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Finds his man. It's Wiggins. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Wiggins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
He's got room to run. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Hokies. That's how you finish a play. So they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This time, a completion. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. He's in the clear. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
And a point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's past the 35. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been
The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Grab down the middle. It's Burns. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nothing doing on that play. A big D-tackle there for the stop.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They continue to roll up the score. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. He's picked for a third time tonight. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Pass complete. crosser. The play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the first down at the 41. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defense coordinator better get his defense together, because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out.
And they will score. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks through the PAT. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the Hokies looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Design quarterback run. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Important second down play coming up. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about.
Kicking interference. Kicking team.
So the fair catch interference, very easy call for the official and inexcusable by that guy. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Snags the quick throw.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Took contact on the throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A handoff to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Motion now from the tight end. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And the PAT is good. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Movement here from the tight end. It's a shotgun run call. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Hokies will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And here's the return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Quarterback operating an empty set. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And he's sacked, but a penalty flag is down. This will be very costly for the defense if it's against them. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Pounding away with the run game. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun running play call. He tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, clearly you'd like to keep the clock running after this play if you're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a third down pass here.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. A national championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. That's reeled in. It's Wiggins. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger. This defense needed a stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with fourth down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.